Hello, Artful Manifestors. Thank you for joining me. Today, we're channeling a message from your higher self, what your higher self wants you to know at this time. And to do that, you can choose intuitively from one of these crystals or one of the cards I'm about to reveal. For reading number 1, we have Ingonyama, which is card number 22, along with Carribean Calcite. And for reading number 2, we have Diamond Tiger of the Black Moon, along with Clear Crystal Quartz. And for reading number 3, we have Totemic Puma, which is card number 3, along with Garnet. And I can't remember if I mentioned this is card 37. So let your intuition guide you. Whichever crystal and or image you're most drawn to is probably the reading meant for you. Of course, you're always welcome to listen to 2 or even all 3 of the readings, as there may be additional information for you there. On October 2nd, I'm giving away a free personalized tarot reading, and all you have to do to qualify is give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to this channel if you haven't already, and type personal power in the comments below. And I want to let you know that I always set my intentions for your highest and best good. If you're interested in the decks that I use, I list those in the description box below, along with all the links. And if I know where you can find them, I'll include a link for the cards as well. Good luck. Hello, reading number 1. You chose the Carribean Calcite, which is just such a calming, beautiful stone. It really is like walking along a beach on a perfect day. And it helps to ease the facilitation of change in one's life or new beginnings, which is, of course, a change. And the card you chose is Ingonyama, Honor of the Ancient King. And the energy of this card is all about embracing the masculine within, your divine masculinity. This has nothing to do with if you're male or female. We all have masculine and feminine energies within us, masculine and feminine traits. This is how we're able to create, by utilizing both. So, you know, it's interesting that we have this Carribean Calcite with this honor of the ancient king, lion, masculine energy, because the lion is the king of the jungle. It is a great embodiment of divine masculinity. It's powerful, it's action, but you know, lions also take rest. They only get up and do what they need to do when they need to do it. They can sometimes sleep for 24 hours straight. So there is that energy of walking along a beach. And lions don't explain themselves. They aren't accommodating. They aren't apologetic. They just are who they are, and they do what they need to do to get things done. So let's see what other messages your higher self wants to give you at this time. What messages does reading number 1's higher self want to give them at this time? What message do you have for reading number 1's higher self? Okay, this card. New, resourcefulness. And you know, he's known as a potter, taking clay from the Nile River and then shaping it into something using a lathe. And he's believed to have shaped the cosmic egg from which everything came from. He's also about potency and male fertility. It's creation, action, production, producing things, power, inspiration for life, all of these things. So already this is really going along very well with the original card. All right, and if you can't tell, he has the head of a ram. Usually he's depicted as the head, having the head of a ram and the body of a man. All right, let's see. What other messages does your higher self? I thought this one really wanted to come out. Do nothing. Void, do nothing. That's interesting. I feel like it's kind of like what we talked about with the lion of, you know, they might rest for 24 hours, but then when they need to act, they do. And they're showing me somebody who maybe feels like they need to be doing something all the time in order to feel useful or worthy. And it's coming again from an energy of accommodation. And so there's this message from your higher self to balance those energies. And this resourcefulness may have to do with utilizing other resources rather than doing everything yourself, right? So honor the ancient kings, queens. They don't do everything themselves, right? They sit on their throne and they delegate and direct others to do things. It's that kind of energy. All right, let's keep going and see what other message we can get. It's not about being lazy, though. What other message do you have for reading number 1? All right. Mirror Guardian, take time to reflect. Okay, so you have do nothing, void moon, and Mirror Guardian, take time to reflect. So I feel this is a time of strategic planning before you act. You know, the ancient king would also be a strategic planner out on the battlefield and within his realm, his kingdom, planning what the kingdom is set up as, meaning where all the different resources are acquired, how to organize them, how to distribute things. So taking time to reflect and come up with the right plan, the right strategy. Let's get some tarot cards and see what other clues we can get. The King of Wands, there we go. Somebody strategizing, exactly what we're talking about, right? Planning your next step. What I'm hearing is it's more important for your energy to be used wisely by taking time to do nothing and reflect and then strategize. And also, again, that your higher self wants you to embrace your power. So they're showing me somebody who maybe is trying to instigate something, trying to activate some kind of emotional response in you. And if you give them that emotional response, then you're giving them your power. But if you do nothing in response to them, it's like they're not even worth it. What they're doing is nothing to you. Then you maintain your power. It's acting with power. There's this whole shift of power happening. Nine of Cups is about wishes fulfilled, contentment. And here we see the beach, just like we talked about with the Carribean Calcite. All right, the Sun, which if you're a Leo, let me know if you chose this, you're attracted to lions. The Sun is the ruling planet of Leo. The Sun is about success, happiness, joy, optimism, and the Queen of Wands. Wow, so you have the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands. Definitely a message about balancing the yin and yang. And we even see these cups balancing on the sand castle. The Queen of Wands is very likable, very powerful. Her throne is an actual dragon. And you see she sits there so poised. The King of Wands and the Queen of Wands are channels of divine energy. Divine energy flows through them and they create. So I feel you're really entering a period of creativity, but there's also a message of using your energy wisely, working smart, not hard. And not letting your resources be depleted. So I'm also receiving a message of if there's something that's draining your energy, to cut it off. And not to engage in things that drain your energy. Don't allow your energy to be drained. Instead, in that instance, do nothing. And, you know, it's interesting with this Nine of Cups, we see somebody sitting here meditating. Take time to reflect. So again, there's this whole message of your strategic thinking. The Magician. The Magician creates their own destiny, their own future. They manifest. They're master manifestors. You have all the resources to create what it is that you want. You have everything that you need, all the elements, earth, air, fire, and water. That's Torvi entering the room. And the Page of Swords. Taking this knowledge and starting something new with it. Definitely communicating in a new way. Communicating from a place of power. And the Page of Swords is also the beginning of independent thinking. Testing your skills. It goes right along with new beginnings. The energy that we have here. So what they're showing me is someone who feels pressured to do something and does something just for the sake of being busy and doing rather than being strategic. So there's a huge message of, again, better to do nothing and take time to reflect and strategize and come up with the best way to use your energy and your resources than to just do for the sake of doing. It's this feeling of being pressured, this perception that others expect you to do something, when in fact your energy, your time is better well spent in strategizing. And you know, the Page of Swords is all about thinking. The Suit of Swords is all about communication, thinking, ideas, thoughts. So you have all the resources for whatever it is that you're working on. It's just figuring out how to use them best rather than just doing for the sake of doing. Like what they're showing me is somebody in their car driving, and they come upon some traffic. And rather than sitting in that traffic, maybe they're on the highway, rather than sitting in that traffic for a few extra minutes, because maybe it's just, a mile or two of traffic, and before you know it, you'll be out of it. The person feels pressured to keep moving, and so they exit the highway and they go this other way, and it ends up taking them longer, and they waste some of their gas. So they waste their time and their gas. Maybe they even get lost because they went this other way and they weren't familiar with that area. It's that kind of energy. It's better to take time to reflect, think about the best way to use your resources, and then you're going to experience success. There's a lot of success in these cards, a lot of about balance, balancing your energy and not allowing outside or internal influences or energies to make you feel pressured to act when you're not ready to. Even when it comes to speaking, it's okay if somebody asks you a question. If you're not sure how to answer it, maybe it's a choice to say, let me think about it. That lets them know that you're taking this question seriously and it's important enough for you to take time to think about it rather than just answering instantly. So your higher self wants you to slow down and observe the flow of life. And if you're not sure about something, whether it's what to do or how to answer, to allow yourself that time to reflect and come up with the best answer. And then when you're ready to act and to answer, whichever the case is. And in some cases, it may be asking somebody else to do something for you. I don't know if you can hear the bird calling. It sounds very much to me like a blue jay. So if you're a blue jay person, please let me know. I feel that that may be a specific message for somebody here listening. I'm wishing you the best. Please let me know how this resonates. I love to read all your comments and see how you connect the reading to your own life and what's going on. You're always welcome to purchase a personal reading for additional guidance by connecting with me through my website, which is linked below. The light in me sees the light in you. Thank you. Bye. Hello, reading number 2. You chose the clear quartz crystal, which amplifies your power. It increases your focus, and it helps to clear and balance all the chakras. You also chose Diamond Tiger of the Black Moon. And you've probably heard that diamonds are created under great pressure. So your higher self wants you to know there are no mistakes, there are only lessons, and that everything that you've experienced has been preparing you for something. It says here, second chances bring success. And Benjamin Franklin tried 2,000 times and failed to create a light bulb. And somebody asked, do you feel bad about those 200 failures? And he said, no, because I figured out 2,000 ways that didn't work, which means somebody else doesn't have to go through that. So he didn't see it as a failure, and you shouldn't see any of your experiences as failures either. All right, let's get some more messages and see what else your higher self wants you to know. What does reading number 2's higher self want them to know at this time? What message does your higher self have for you? All right, here we go. Wisdom, Sashot. Well, I mean, exactly. Wisdom, you're gaining wisdom. You're gaining knowledge with each and every experience. No matter what that experience is, you are gaining wisdom from it. Some kind of knowledge that you're meant to acquire on your journey to help you in some other endeavor. All right, let's get one of these. Celebration, moon dance. Love that. Time to celebrate something. You're going to have something to celebrate soon. You're going to be receiving good news. Stay focused on solutions, not problems, right? Stay optimistic, stay positive. Celebrate each step along the way. Peacekeeper, let go of the need to be right. All right, let's get some tarot cards and see what other message your higher self has for you. Reading number 2. What message? Okay, let's take both of these. We have the Fool, a new beginning, a new path, starting something new, the beginning of a new cycle. Knight of Wands, lots of energy. So I feel this is whatever this news is that you're about to receive. It's going to be very exciting. You starting something new. This is something big. The kind of feeling you get when you discover a new passion, you get offered a new job, you get accepted to a new school, you encounter a new exciting relationship. It's that really exciting energy at the beginning of some journey. The Lovers. Okay, so this could very well be a romantic relationship or the deepening of a relationship. That does not necessarily apply to all. Remember, this is a general reading, so take what resonates, leave the rest for others. It could also be something, this news, this discovery, this new beginning is bringing harmony into your life. Harmony within yourself. All right, what other message do you have for reading number 2? What does reading number 2's higher self want them to know at this time? All right, there's 3. Let's take all 3 of these. Four of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles is wanting stability, wanting to protect your resources, wanting to protect something. You're being encouraged to take a leap of faith. Ace of Wands, another new beginning, the start of something. You had the Knight of Wands and now the Ace of Wands. So this is the beginning of something creative, something that you feel passionate about. The 10 of Wands. Wow. So many wands. I feel that this is, for many of you, related to work. Let's get one more card. Ooh. You know what? These two fell out, so let's see what these are. I say fell. It was more like they jumped out, right? Okay. We have the moon. Something is yet to be revealed. Something hidden. Trust your intuition. Trust your gut instinct. And the Tower. A revelation. An aha moment. And sometimes the Knight of Wands can be that kind of energy. And you see this is crumbling. Something is crumbling. You know, it's interesting because all cards have more than one meanings, but when we look at what the common thread is, the moon is a hidden truth, and the Tower is a truth revealed. So it's going to happen very quickly. And with all of these wands, again, I feel that there's something regarding work, and the Ace of Wands could, again, very well be a job offer or a new job. Okay, I see now what this peacekeeper is. Let go of the need to be right is. It's like this worry. You have this worry, and that energy of worry is actually adding to your burdens. This is the burden. This is the burden of the Ten of Wands, is this worry. It's like somebody who sends out their resumes or applies to different places and they haven't heard back yet. And so maybe you're talking to a friend or family member and you're telling them that you haven't heard back, and so you don't think you're going to get this job and you're worried. Like, then you start thinking, if I don't get this job, then this other bad thing's going to happen. And you're adding energy to the wrong direction. You are focusing light on what you don't want rather than what you do want. And instead, just surrender to it. Celebrate everything that you've already accomplished. You know, perhaps maybe you've already gotten an interview. And again, this may not be for everyone. Not everyone might be looking for a job, but it's that kind of energy. It could be a new project, a new passion, but there may be something that hasn't been revealed to you yet. But in the example of a new job, perhaps what you don't know is that the person that they have to get the final sign off, they've already chosen you, but the person that has to give the final sign off has been out sick or on vacation, and they're waiting for that person to return before they can officially call you and offer the job. So it's like that kind of energy. It's like, don't worry about it. It's going to be taken care of. Don't push the energy in the wrong direction by focusing on what could go wrong. You don't have all the information, but you're going to get it very soon. And with the Ace of Wands, this is going to be good news. Very good news. Super excited for you. Yeah, I feel this is really, really big. And the way that you can help alleviate this worry and stress is to let yourself know, if you don't get this job, or if this doesn't work out the way you want, let's say it's a creative project and not a job, and you have this idea and you go and you work on it and then it doesn't work out exactly like you want. Remember the invention of the light bulb. There was 2,000 that didn't work before he found one that did work. So I'm not saying you need to do it 2,000 times. What I'm saying is it's all a lesson. It's all giving you wisdom and preparing you for something else. And if you do, another way you could read these cards is if you don't get this job, there may be some hidden truth about this job. Maybe the environment would be terrible. Like there would be people that you had to work with that you didn't want to work with. That would be not good for your growth, your development. It wouldn't be the right environment for you. So in any way, just trust that the best and highest good is going to happen. And this will help to free you from the burden of worry. I hope that helps. Please let me know how this resonates. I love hearing the connections you make between your life and what the cards have to say. I feel that good news is coming your way with this Moon Dance celebration card. So just don't worry. Just trust that good news is coming to you soon and the universe has your back. You're always welcome to reach out to me for additional guidance. If you wish to purchase a tarot reading through my website, linked below in the description box. Congratulations. Wishing you the best. The light in me sees the light in you. Thank you. Bye. Hello, reading number 3. You chose the Garnet. This is a deep, dark red garnet, and it's connected to the root chakra, helping it to ground and manifest your desires. It increases a feeling of safety, security, stability, vitality, providing protection, and it helps to attract people who can help the wearer or holder with business or financial success. Helpful people. It helps to attract helpful people. And you chose the card Totemic Puma, Power Awakening. And this is about coming into your own power, acting with confidence and without hesitation, which definitely sounds like somebody that has a powerful root chakra. All right, let's get some of these cards and see what your higher self wants you to know. Reading number 3. What does reading? You hear little noises in the background. The dogs are in the other room playing. What does reading know? Oh. I'm just going to take the one that revealed itself. Raw enlightening. The sun god. Ra brings prosperity and healing of old wounds. It also is an energy encouraging you to act boldly in the light. So I feel there's already this great synchronicity with the cards that have been revealed and the Garnet. Let's keep going and see what other information we can get. What does reading number 3's higher self want them to know at this time? All right. Face your fears. Yeah. Ra is helping you face your fears. Totemic Puma is helping you face your fears, and the Garnet is helping you to feel safe and secure. You are coming into your own power. All right, let's get some cards from this deck. All right. Animal Guardian, trust your instincts. Trust your instincts. This is not a time of hesitation. This is a time to trust your instincts and act boldly. I don't know if this is a jaguar or a puma. If you're an animal person, you can tell me if they come. Do pumas come in different colors? But it's pretty nice. All right, let's get some tarot cards. Let's see what other messages reading number 3's higher self has for them today. All right, the King of Wands. This came out, I believe, in pile number 1. The 8 of Swords. The 9 of Wands. So I do see you facing your fears, overcoming them. You're going to do this by getting a new perspective on what it is that you fear. Your fears have been, it's like they're holding you hostage, keeping you from doing something, but I see you getting past that. Here comes Stormy back. The 3 of Swords. Yeah, it's like you were afraid of getting hurt. Death, that's definitely coming to an end. Yes, you are ending this period of allowing fears to control you or hinder you. Let's see what else we can get. The 8 of Wands. All right, 8 of Swords, 8 of Wands. The 8 of Wands is very fast-moving energy. Something happening very quickly. I see this happening very quickly. Your higher self wants you to know that you've already overcome a lot, and you can do more than you realize you can. You are resilient and strong. You have this powerful animal within you, and you are guarded and protected. Ra is coming in very strong too to help you heal any wounds that are, here we have 3 of Swords and here we have 8 swords surrounding this person. Swords are the element of air, so they're not tangible things. They are thoughts, beliefs. So this is, the 8 of Swords is, again, it's a fear of something or a belief about something that's not true, which is why Ra is coming in to shine light on that. And you're being told to face your fears. just, you know, the animal, it's like animals don't have any choice. They just keep surviving. And you have that ability within you as well. But I see you going beyond that. You becoming very powerful, empowered. There's just some little different way to reframe this experience so that it doesn't keep you fearful from trying something again. So I see you healing these wounds, cutting cords to the past. We see here the death card, cutting this cord. And this cord is linking you to some past event. And it's like, even if you don't think of that specific event, that wound is there, that energy, that vibration, and you're cutting that cord so that it doesn't hold any power over you anymore. Here you are victorious. And once all of that illusion, disillusionment fades, things are going to move very quickly for you. So your advice is to face one little tiny fear at a time. If your fear is, making new friends, just don't go out with the intention of making friends. Just go out with the intention of talking to people that you don't know. It could be at the grocery store. Maybe you just tell somebody that you like their shoes, or maybe at the dog park, you just ask someone about their dog. Little baby steps, and before you know it, you're going to conquer this fear, whatever this is. And that's just an example. It doesn't have to be about facing the fear of making friends. It can be anything, but just tackling one thing at a time. I'm also seeing cleaning. If you have a lot to clean, just focusing on one thing at a time. Focus on one room at a time, and in that room, focus on one area at a time. I'm going to adjust the camera. Give me one moment. Okay, I feel like now maybe we can fit one more card. All right, reading number 3. Just know that things are about to turn around. We have this Hanged Man, calm, cool, collected, without any worries, right in the middle of all this. So I see things turning around. I'm also hearing to be kind to yourself, not to be hard on yourself. This isn't going to help you with fears, but instead be kind to yourself. Look at how she's holding this little fawn so gently, caring for it. So when you notice a critical voice arising, replace that with a kind voice, the kind of voice that you would use with a sweet little baby deer or a young person you're helping to learn something new. Reparent yourself with a kind, nurturing, encouraging voice rather than a critical voice. And this is going to make it easier for you to face your fears. Be your own best ally. All right, what other message do you have for reading number 3? The 7 of Pentacles. Yeah, so I really see you cultivating and nurturing. Look at the energy of this card compared to all the other cards. You have the King of Wands, which is powerful, but could be critical. It's like, you know, you have, yeah, what I'm getting is the inside, you've internalized this critical voice that's causing this fear. But your higher self wants you to remember how powerful and resilient you are. Look at all the things you've already overcome, and this is going to help you to heal this and cut the cord to any past voice that is still has a hold on you. And once you do that, things are going to move very quickly, and you'll see that you begin to cultivate the life that you want. Remember that the garnet helps to manifest and ground your desires. It helps you to feel safe, secure, you're protected, and it attracts helpful people. So I do also see that this King of Wands could be a helpful person. Not somebody that's going to come in and save the day, because you are meant to liberate yourself from this belief or thought pattern, but somebody who can just show you how to do it. Some little tweak, you know, someone who can just show you how to get started. And once all of this, I feel this energy is coming in, it's like, it's just going to happen. Somebody's going to come in and tell you something that's going to just turn your perspective around and help you realize how powerful you are, how resilient you are, help you to cut that cord to the past, liberating you from any critical, harsh judgments of the self. And you're going to begin to be kinder to yourself. You're going to step into your power. Your power is awakening. This is just part of what's happening. It's almost like you don't have any control over it. It's just going to happen. And then things are going to happen very quickly. And I see you being stable, secure, cultivating the life that you want to have. What a powerful, beautiful message, reading number 3. Look for this helpful person. Again, somebody who's going to just give you some advice. It could be something that you read, a stranger that you talk to. It could be some kind of counselor of some sort, something that you hear on social media, but it's going to turn things around for you. Yeah, I can feel your power rising. Reading number 3. So happy for you. Please let me know how this resonates. I love to hear the connections that you make between the reading and your own life. You're always welcome to purchase a tarot reading from me through my website if you feel you would like additional guidance. I'm wishing you the best. The light in me sees the light in you. Thank you. Bye.